In the meantime, across the bay, immigration hearings in San Francisco were also shut down. This after protesters showed up to speak out against a new round of ICE agents. Our Lauren Toms joins us live from the immigration court on Montgomery Street. So what was the situation like there this afternoon, Lauren?
Yeah, Ryan, activists tell us they spotted several plainclothes ICE officers today inside immigration court here in downtown San Francisco, where at least 4 arrests took place this morning. Activists telling us they believe there would have been more arrests and deportations had they not mobilized by the dozens out front today. A crowd of protesters cheered as they learned the immigration court at 100 Montgomery Street had shut down for the day. The protesters had been picketing outside following the arrests of at least 4 immigrants inside the court earlier in the day. Immigration attorney Lena Alta says she's never seen such an abrupt move by the court in her more than 30 years on the job.
The government counsel said it first. He says, we're going to have to leave because the court's completely shutting down. And I said, well, why is it shutting down? He said, because of the protests. And I said, why? They're peaceful. Very unusual. I've never seen it happen.
The protesters mobilized after learning ICE agents were inside waiting to make arrests after asylum cases were dismissed by a judge. Alta says it's unpredictable when a case will be dismissed or an arrest is made. Olga Miranda represents janitors under SEIU. She says she went inside to check on union members working in the building that also houses other businesses. They reported seeing 10 ICE arrests earlier in the morning.
They're just shaken by what they're witnessing of people's removal. It's not every day that you come to work and you hear people shouting for help or crying over they followed the rules and this is what's happening.
The protesters were met with an increased police presence in downtown San Francisco. Officers say they were there to keep the protesters peaceful and protected.
We just want this very peaceful. We want people to accept their human rights. We just want to make sure everybody's safe.
But some ralliers felt skeptical of the offer after peaceful protests Monday night in the city turned violent when a smaller group broke away. These activists insist violence isn't caused by their group. Sabina Wildman says they plan to remain peaceful and show strength in numbers.
I think whenever community shows up in the struggle, that's how we win. And so it's really up to our community to stay united, stay disciplined, and make it clear that our strong message that we defend immigrant rights.
Alta says her clients are growing increasingly fearful of reporting to court, and shutdowns like this could mean disruptions to cases. But for now, she's celebrating the court closure as a win for immigrant protections.
Said they will see dockets suspended. I absolutely do. This is a very beautiful thing to see. All the people showing up in support. It's really heartening.
Ryan, immigration attorneys telling us they are pushing for more of these asylum hearings to take place in a virtual setting to avoid a potential run-in with an ICE agent. These attorneys also stressing the importance of showing up for these scheduled court appearances to avoid a warrant for an arrest.
All right, Lauren Toms reporting live in downtown San Francisco.